Now the blessing should return to Marlin.
Sorey!
Alicia! Eat this!
You couldn't see it, could you?
So the Squire's Pact is affecting you.
No, I just wasn't paying attention.
Alicia and Mikleo nearly died because of you.
Well, I'm not dead, and Sorey was only hiding it for Alicia's sake.
I understand that, but even so...
He's at his limit.
I know.
Sorey...
Alicia! Thank goodness.
Don't worry about me. It looks like we were able to expand Rohan's domain.
Well, that's that. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I do want to check in on Lucas's crew.
Here.
Thanks.
There's a message from Lady Lake regarding the order.
The only good news that came out of that fight. They had 4 skills. Block's really not a bad ability for an Armatus. Neither is Forest. You mean it's just getting started? Do we have to heal or are we fine?
Being able to fuse equipment at the shop is really convenient to help prep for battle.
Yes. It's amazing how even among humans, there are those who can extract the full potential of certain equipment like the Divine Artifact.
Plus, it looks like we can fuse unneeded equipment together to breathe new use into them.
I have some experience with this sort of thing as well, although it may take time to get used to it again.
Wow! Will I be able to do it someday?
For those that don't possess the required innate qualities, I've heard that it feels like their nerve cells are getting sliced from the back of their heads.
Oh.
I'm sure that's just what it is.
I found this.
Hey there,
Tim.
Shepherdess Pie. As you can see, everything here's hunky-dory.
Thanks. I knew you could handle it.
How'd it go?
We managed.
Good to hear it. Then I guess it's time for us to pack up and ship on out. The guards are trickling back onto duty, and we've got a new job lined up already.
Shall we take a break at the end for a spell?
Sure.
I guess staying at the inn in Lady Lake was a waste of 50 gold. Oh well.
Let's just take it easy for today.
And tomorrow, we'll be leaving Marland?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Why?
What?
Why?
Huh?
A seraph?
So you are with this one.
Why aren't you staying in Marland?
What is your problem?
Silence, brat! I'm asking the shepherd. Why are you throwing away the name you've earned for yourself from saving this town? Why throw yourself away like this?
We've done all we can here. And I have more to learn elsewhere. That's all.
How odd.
You too.
Who were they?
I don't know. But this means there are
Poor-
other humans who dwell with Seraphim besides me.
Though they're assassins.
Well, I say to hell with them. The more important issue is where we're headed next. Thought about it?
I have. The Roland's Empire.
Splendid idea. Hellions and ruins alike know no borders after all.
True.
Sorey, let us give our respects to Rohan and the others.
Right. Good thinking.
Lady Lila, you're back! You folks done fixed this place right up!
Little by little, people are coming back to worship the great tree. You can trust I will do my part as well.
That's good. We can take our leave in peace.
Huh? Aw, no, y'all are running out on us?
You take care, Attack.
I'm staying behind.
Huh?
After all, we need to find someone to properly give tribute to Rohan.
Alicia, you don't mean...
And I have to report to Lady Lake about what happened in Marland. Things with the Council have just settled down, and if you're with me, you'll just get wrapped up in it again. I would love to continue our travels, but
Well?
Thank you so much, Alicia.
Same to you. For everything, Sorey.
Get a room, you two.
It's not like you won't see each other again.
I shall do my best to work toward a Highland with no malevolence.
And I'll keep chasing my dream.
Safe travels.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Snacks are ready.
Oh, missed that skit. Oh well.
A shiny, pretty stone. does make me curious. It might be some sort of artifact.
I have a message. It's urgent.
Hey, hang in there!
The Empire. The Roland's Empire is attacking.
What?
So the war has begun.
Please, pass the warning to the people of Marland. I have to get to the capital.
You're injured. It's too dangerous.
There's no time to waste.
Be careful. Don't do anything reckless.
Thank you.
We'd better go tell everyone.
All right, you bums! Playtime's over! Let's go show those frou-frous in the capital what we're made of! Ah!
I'm going.
Yeah, I couldn't live with myself if we let these folks just run out to get slaughtered.
You mustn't! If the shepherd enters the heart of battle, the camp he extends his help to will surely be victorious.
So what, we just sit quietly and watch?
Yep, it's up to the Earth Dwellers to figure out some sort of compromise with each other.
But with the shepherd's power, I know I could save people.
You might save the people of Highland, yes. However...
The people of Roland's wouldn't be so lucky, is the flip side.
Correct. That's the nature of war. War knows neither justice nor malice.
The power of the shepherd greatly shapes the world itself. Were you to enter the war, there's no telling how warped it could become.
All right. I do want Lucas and his group to take refuge along with the villagers. Will that be okay?
Yes.
Then let's talk to Lucas at once. They sounded like they were getting ready to leave any second now.
Okay.
Sorey, don't forget about the library key.
I haven't.
Nate! Oh, Sorey. I came to return this. It's from Agatha.
The key to the library. Thanks, and sorry to trouble you.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be like Maltran. I'm gonna be the second Blue Valkyrie. Boys can't be Valkyries, dummy. If Maltran's teaching anyone, it's gonna be me. She's not gonna teach you. Your clothes aren't even blue. They will be once I finally get my mom to buy some.
Someone's popular.
It's because Lady Maltran actually comes from Marland. She only became heir to her line when all the other successors passed away. And while her sense of responsibility was second to none, she was quite a frail young girl. She has trained herself very rigorously. And now she is the Blue Valkyrie.
So they're opposites.
What?
Nothing. You just clarified something for me.
Oh, I don't really get it, but I'm glad I could be of help to the shepherd.
Going to be impossible.
I have one more thing I wanted to ask.
time-consuming.
Have you heard of Iris gems?
Iris gems? We have one. I just enshrined it in the sanctuary as an offering for the town's restoration.
Can we borrow it? There's something we're investigating.
I wouldn't dream of refusing the shepherd's request. Please, keep it as long as you like.
Thank you.
Yep, we have 2 Irish gems to pick up. And then we progress the plot. So this is plot in a way.
Mikleo, what do you think it means?
The king was handing a sword over. Pretty clear that it was some formal military ceremony. And I imagine the person receiving the sword was a general.
The uniform would suggest a general of the Roland's Empire. It's hard to say exactly when this took place, though.
Whoever he was, he sure looked like a hero.
But what does it mean? It's not like that's a particularly uncommon type of scene, historically speaking.
If we could see more, we might get a better idea as to why this scene showed up.
Do you think there are any more?
I don't know, but let's try to find them. I mean, hidden glimpses of history? How cool is that?
I was about to say that Sorey would love a job with the History Channel, but then I realized he's interested in actual history. Oh, well, we'll pick it up
Sorey,
on our way.
When you said they're opposites...
Boy, are you thick. Thick, Leo.
Hey, I was gonna say you meant her and Alicia, if you'd let me finish.
Forget it. The moment is over. Mickly over.
How did my life get to this point?
It's not a bad thing for them to contrast with each other, just...
They've been striving for the same goal, even though their motivations and circumstances are different.
Right. Alicia chose to carry out her duty as royalty, even though it hasn't been going as well as she'd hoped. While Maltran never wanted to be a knight, but nevertheless, she's achieved great deeds and earned the respect of the people.
In each case, things haven't gone entirely as planned.
Perhaps both of them feel that way.
We sure have had some fantastic weather lately. On that note, it's time to continue our skill lecture.
If you say so.
Today's lesson is about bonus skills. Aren't you ecstatic?
Sure.
You can probably enact a couple skills without even thinking too much about it. But from the combination of basic skills you use comes...
Wait for it.
Bonus skills! But hullabaloo aside, the way it works is actually super simple. There are only 3 special rules.
There's Stack, a bonus that activates when you equip the same skill multiple times. Lumping them together like that will give you a little extra boost.
The effectiveness will vary based on how many of the same skill you've stacked, but at the end of the day, it produces only 1 stack bonus.
So when you equip 4 of the same skills, the stack for the second or the third ones don't occur.
Next, when you equip all 5 skills belonging to the same group, you have a group union.
For this one, you'll need to have collected all 5 skills of a specific column. The bonus skill will further enhance those skills' effects.
And lastly, there are elemental unions, which trigger when you place skills of the same element next to each other. But...
Oops, out of time. See you again next week.
Seriously?
Shouldn't we tell Sorey and the others about how useful the Lords of the Land are?
If you keep babying them instead of letting them think for themselves, they're just gonna turn into, well, babies. But then again, they do need to know things like how the affected area is predetermined, and how boons increase as you engage in more battles.
And also how, if there's a skill you want, you could ask a Norman to increase the enemy drop rate.
And not to mention how, as you acquire more boons, the amount of boons you can make effective increases as well. If they knew that much, it'd be plenty.
I just want to make sure that, if they wind up in an area with no boons, they know to focus first on restoring the Lord of the Land's blessing to the area.
Even if you don't have confidence in your battle abilities, common sense is common sense, no matter how you cut it.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you eavesdrop on our conversation?
What, is that a crime? I prepared the bottles.
What, is that a crime? I've prepared the bottles.
Lucas, I'd really like you to seek refuge along with the villagers.
Like hell! The battlefield is where we earn our living. Besides, we just helped rebuild your town here, no? You really want to see Roland's tear it to pieces?
I'm just worried about all of you. Please.
Fine. We'll pull back beyond the Grifflet River. It's a damn shame. We're just gonna abandon this town right when it was getting its punch back?
We both know what's really important.
I can tell I'm no match for this herder of sheep. Change of plans, you bums! We're taking the townsfolk to safety, up north across the Grifflet River. Get your preparations in order.
Thank you.
You'd better get ready yourself. The bridge still isn't fully restored just yet. We'll probably have to go ahead and set up camp by the riverbanks.
You got it.
We're good on our end. What say you, Shepard? Ready to...
We're forced back through the Boar's Ruins later anyway, so if we don't get a chance to go, it's not a big deal.
I am Commander General Landon of the Highland Army. Is the Shepherd with you?
That's me.
You, huh?
Does your business with the Shepherd really require so many troops, General Landon?
You're that sellsword Lucas of the Shrub Boys, aren't you? Just as well. You listen up, too. I bring word of Lady Alicia.
On suspicion of using the Shepherd to foment discord against the state. As well as assisting the Roland's Empire with its invasion, Lady Alicia has been detained.
That's nonsense! Alicia would never do such a thing!
It is not an arrest, Shepherd, merely an interrogation.
Well, this certainly stings to high heaven.
But if the Shepherd were, say, to wield his power to deliver victory to our troops, it would likely assuage any suspicions we might have.
Why you?
Yeah.
Sorey, let us do as he says.
We probably don't have a choice. If Alicia were to die at their hands.
Yes, we all know Sorey would blame himself for it.
And if that were to happen, even someone like Sorey could become corrupted by malevolence. That's it, right?
If the Shepherd is corrupted by malevolence, it will guide the world to ruin, faster than even war could accomplish.
The sooner we end this, the better. We can make this work. After all, you've got us with you.
If I fight, do I have your guarantee Alicia will be released?
If you bring us victory, then yes.
We're coming too. Sorry, but it just ain't in our blood to turn tail and run. We sellswords have built up too much pride in too many battles for that.
Very well. But I'm in charge here. You had better not forget that. So then, Shepherd, I'll be waiting on the battlefield.
Hey, cheer up, buddy. With the woodsman on the job, the Shepherd won't even have to lift a finger.
Sorey, please hold your head up high.
I told you, didn't I? You've got us with you.
Don't get all stupid gung-ho about this war business, okay? Just do what you need to do to get this crap over with.
Thank you, everyone.
This whole plan is not well conceived. And hey, Rose, you could come with us.
We just heard. That's awful. Can't you just sit out this war?
They'll use you for all you're worth, and when you're done, they'll still probably kill Lady Alicia.
I'm going.
Really?
We all know that the charges against Lady Alicia are a load of hogswallop. We're heading out to Lady Lake to petition them directly.
That's right. Surely the Council will not be able to ignore the voices of so many citizens.
So please, don't give up hope.
Just promise you'll come back.
We'll be waiting for you, gentle Shepherd.
Thanks, everyone. I'll be back.
Their idea of what the word petition means is a little different, isn't it?
Why are these things happening?
And this time, we're against the humans. And it's a war, which makes it even worse.
Yes. We may hurt people during the process, just trying to get them to stop fighting. That may cause emotional pain for Sorey, which in turn may create malevolence.
How could that be?
Sorey
If that's
wouldn't have been
true,
okay with
then the
that
chance of a
as
shepherd not being affected by malevolence is about as small as a pinhole.
That's what it means to get involved with humans. And that is the way of the Shepherd.
If only he could forget about Alicia like a snap of a finger.
There's no way he can.
I know. That's exactly why he became a shepherd, right?
Yes.
I guess I need to prepare myself.
Today's lesson is about bonus skills
That
triggered
is
by
smart,
elemental
is the
unions.
lesson about
If
elemental
a group union
unions.
is vertical, you can say an elemental union is
I
horizontal.
think this is the last
Unlike
one.
a group union, you can activate an elemental union with as few as 2 skills, so long as they're placed side by side.
Since there's 10 groups,
Depending on the number of skills you have lined up, the effects will change. You can even duplicate the same effects if you want.
so like, if you have 2 each of the non-elemental skills, attack and Rangus equipped,
You'll get 2 Elemental Union 2 bonus skills, reducing non-elemental damage by 20% instead of 10. Not only that, but you'll get 2 stack 2 effects on top of that.
But you need to be careful. If you decide to equip just one of the third non-elemental skill, Blued,
The bonus skill for Elemental Union 3 will activate, but the 2 Elemental Union 2 effects will both disappear.
so for elemental union bonus skills, it first checks the total length of the combo and then calculates how many of that combo to activate?
Yep, bonus skills are beneficial, but you have to really start thinking things through if you want to optimize your strengths.
It probably won't end well if you just use different equipment together blindly, so think carefully about what kind of equipment you want to use beforehand.
So, could you have an item where all 4 slots are the same skill in a 4-stack? Or an item that, just by itself, triggers an Elemental Union 4 bonus?
That's right. With proper item fusion and equipment coordination, you can draw out enormous power from skills, far beyond their basic effects. And there's one important announcement to be made.
Next week again, huh?
This is the last lesson.
What?
Really?
That's a mercy on us all. What time is it? Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to go through the events in Glaven Basin.
So, grab me